Alright, hello all. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. We are going to be doing something of, well, I'm accomplishing, I suppose, two goals with this video. Now, we are, as you can see, against the Trunks fight here. And my two goals are this. Firstly, well, I don't know about necessarily firstly, but one of them, right? We do have this clear stage 2 with at least 4 bond of friendship category characters on the team. And now, if you think of bond of friendship, and I'll show here in just a moment, a lot of those characters are, if I could, there we go, on the youth category, right? So I think that something like this should work out pretty well, pretty effectively. Well, as effective as can be asked, at least. I mean, this fight against Trunks is actually pretty tough. So I mean, we'll see exactly how it goes. But I wanted to jump in here. This is also serving somewhat as a like team showcase. More, seeing how this youth team does. Obviously I do not have my own LR, unfortunately. I'm I'm getting close to like A multi, as you can see. And I do have still a little bit of stuff I can grind out. Although, as throughout the celebration, I've definitely gone through about most of the stuff I hadn't touched. There's just mostly stuff remaining that from the celebration itself. But either way, I think I'll probably save for the Tanabata replacement. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how long this is going to be. I mean, it took me 7 attempts with GT bosses to win. Now, for like a team showcase like this, with a 6 attempt fight, I think maybe, a good 6 attempts, depending on how they go, or 12 attempts for like a team, like the tag blue team, for example, would be something I'd aim for. But obviously, since I'm trying to accomplish a mission, I'm just going until I win. So we'll see how this goes. Let's jump in. Hopefully we can get this done. Okay, now this is actually Chi-Chi, huh? Goku's in slot 7. I'm gonna have to float Chi-Chi over here. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Because otherwise this is gonna go very, very rough. Now I suppose I actually should probably make sure. That's interesting. All of the attacks right there, huh? I should probably put that back on. I did turn that off for GT bosses, and I did just, at the time I'm recording this, beat the Gohan fight. That was pretty tough. I think this Trunks fight was actually more difficult overall, but I guess we'll see what's in store for us here. I don't want to waste an attempt, is the issue. Right? But I also... The thing is, I do kind of need to run like physical Goten and Trunks with this int Trunks. That way we can take advantage of their SA effect. I think this will be very helpful for us getting the win. That buff for both the new LR and the super easy A Trunks and Goten. And they only have a medium chance to dodge immediately. So I'm gonna risk it. I mean, we'll see what happens. This might be a bad play. But, like I said, I'm essentially trying to go until I get the win here. And these go pretty fast, even if you're doing the most insanely correct thing, right? So, I mean, it is what it is if we die. Yeah, okay. We dodged both the normals and we eat the super. For 15 million. That's, yeah, that's, Jesus Christ. That's so wild. 15 million. Seeing that, I know, like, our characters have gotten stronger too, but seeing that from a boss, it's just like, what the hell? A 15 mil? Like, what? I don't know, it's crazy to me. Okay, this certainly looks better. We'll see how it goes, though. I don't know. This fight is definitely very, very tough. Now, I do wonder... There's no way Gohan would tank this guy. I really don't think he would. So what I'm going to do here is I'll actually keep them in slot 1. That way, I mean, we can take advantage of their massive amounts of dodge. I mean, they have 77% here. And this, hopefully, should go pretty well. I mean, I guess we'll see. Okay, they got the dodge. That's good. And then they failed the normal. I will say, just right away, as good or not as Goten Trunks are, I'm someone who's gotten really, really tired of dodging characters. I'm tapped out. I've had the most horrendous amount of luck with them for a bit now at this point, and I don't, certain characters like the Tag Blue Goku, obviously it's like nobody can deny what he does, but just like overall, I would much rather prefer using a team that can outright tank. Now, to be fair with this fight, I mean, even with the GT boss setup, right? I really don't. I guess we're using the rainbow one here. I don't really want to, but I mean, are we even gonna get to see the rainbow one? That's the big question here. This is. I mean, I might even have to change this from being a showcase for the youth team to just in general trying to beat it with Bond of Friendship, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there. We're gonna try and do this, although it's, especially when our rotations are like this, it's probably gonna take a while. God damn it! Here goes nothing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is gonna not go the best at all, and we don't dodge. Okay. Youth. Yeah, not having my own version of the LR definitely it's gonna lead to issues with this team. I know that 100%. But at the same time, I mean, I definitely have to take note of that when I prepare to like get my tier list in. But at the same time, even taking note of it, I mean, it's still my experience that I'm getting my ass kicked, right? Like it's not. I don't know. It's kind of hard to like really be judgmental against these guys. Well, this is actually okay. Well, yeah, no, I could float Chi-Chi next turn. Something like this will work here. Okay, huge, actually. And then Trunks and Goten will have their support up for the Super Easy 8 LR Trunks and Goten. So hopefully they'll do a decent bit extra damage. You know, we do have fan support here. I mean, it's not the biggest amount, but you know, the 60%. I mean, it could play a part in this. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I worry about these guys, honestly. Like, even against a normal, I feel like we just have to dodge everything. I don't know if we can even tank a normal. Yeah. 4.1, yeah. I'm still trying to, like, I don't know the actual numbers this guy pumps out. I'm still trying to get used to that. Jesus Christ. This might start out as a showcase for this team and then devolve into we're just trying to get the win. After, maybe I'll do the next day of attempts on this as well, and if that goes to shit too, then I'll switch up the team to just like Bond of Friendship only. I don't know, we'll see. Because technically that would be, you know, getting like the full look at it. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is actually we have our good rotations for once. Finally. I mean, Trunks, I do kind of need him not on this rotation, to be fair. Although that is sort of the issue with breeding Trunks, to be fair. He is a character that needs to really be a slot 1, and it doesn't really work. That is, I do acknowledge, you know, I'm not trying to shit on the team or anything. I do acknowledge I don't have even close to the best setup here, but there's only so much I could do about that, you know, so I'll make and do with what I have, and then they failed. Alright, can we not fail dodges non-stop? Dude, I haven't even made it past turn 1. These fucking dodge characters. God damn it. And they all have like 70%. shit, like well, the physical one actually is, what, 30% at the start, then builds up? Something like that? Damn. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll cut away. This is gonna be done in several parts. And I'll probably do the next one as like a youth sort of showcase as well, for this fight, and then after that I'll just try switching like full bond of friendship. Maybe something like, I know like the Universe 6 girls should be. Alrighty here. We are back to continue on Jesus, with this Trunks mission. We do actually now have the EZA for this Super Saiyan 2 movie hero Gohan live in game. So I'm going to try him against this fight. I mean, I might as well. This will actually be my second time using him. And I mean, we'll see how it goes. You'll notice that I don't have the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on. I have him 69%. Honestly, I don't know. We'll see. But I think there's might be a genuine case that this tech one, even 55%, is better than him, which is very, very unfortunate to say the least. But we'll jump in. We'll see how this goes. Knock our 6 attempts out here. Unless we can get the win, obviously. I mean, if we can get the win, that'll be good. I will definitely take that. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, now that okay. Well, I mean, shit. I suppose we can. Damn. I mean, this should be fine, but I would like as many orbs for Tech Gohan, but I mean we can still get 5 orbs from there, and he's at 339,000. Okay. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. Trunks, this might be kind of tough to beat this one. In all honesty, I mean, I don't know. Bond of friendship. Now, Gohan dies. Okay. Gohan dies. Yeah, I mean, I did say, to be fair, that I didn't know that I'd really have a chance of beating this. What I'll probably do is, I'll knock these 6 attempts out, and if I'm still losing, what I'll do from that point on is I will switch over to some other sort of bond of friendship team. Because this is just, I don't know. Maybe if I had my own copy of like the new LR, but I don't. And since I don't, I don't have a lot of faith, in all honesty, that this is really all that doable for me. That's fucked. I mean, I guess it's fine, but okay, then we get 3 Rainbow Key Spheres there. So hopefully, okay, they dodged good. And then obviously Gohan's gonna be fine at the end. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we can get a really crazy turn where we can just like destroy Trunks. I mean, the Super Easy LR obviously does like a lot of damage, or Kid Goku can do a lot of damage. I mean, obviously we can get the win that way, but well, this guy is pretty squishy. I don't know that this sort of youth setup is really going to have the damage necessary to get the win, in all honesty. I mean, if it does, huge, but I kind of doubt that it does, and quite frankly. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can, get the win here. I will definitely take it. I mean, we're going to probably kill this first phase of Trunks here. I'm not sure. Well, if he doesn't crit, maybe not. Okay, well, I mean, since he didn't crit, actually, we probably won't then. Yeah, that didn't crit either. Yeah, no, we definitely don't kill him. Okay, that's actually good, because I would much rather be in the first phase, considering the next rotation. Now this is... Oh, well, I mean, we have the Scouters, so I'll just do that. And obviously, Tech Gohan should be fine. Well, 332,000's not exactly great, but he should be fine, at least from the normal, maybe. Okay. I thought with 30% damage reduction and guard, he'd be fine, but I guess I stand corrected, huh? Jesus Christ. God damn. He took quite a bit there, huh? Oh, what is this shit? That second rotation looks hell. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna need to go for some sort of, maybe even like an all like Goku sort of setup or something, because aren't most of the Gokus on Bond of Friendship? I think they are, or at least a significant portion of them are. So maybe something like that will work here. I mean, we'll have to see. You know, I don't have a lot of faith in the old youth team here at the moment. Maybe if I had my own LR, but I don't, you know, and I'm not going to anytime soon. And they're dead. 77% chance to dodge, by the way. Thank you, guys. Fuckers. I have some dodge on them too, is the crazy thing. And in fact, actually, I have as much dodge as I can, so that's kind of very unfortunate there, obviously. If I could just like get Goku and Chi-Chi together, because I mean, even them together is not like guaranteed to win by any means, but what I mean more so is the more I have them not next to each other, like it just sort of like we're guaranteed to lose, you know? It definitely, I do need them next to one another, so hopefully we can find an opportunity to do that very, very soon. 18.5. Yeah, I don't know, obviously, where the super is. Hopefully he can tank this if it is a super. I don't know. I mean, mine's only 55%. We got 8 orbs there, I believe. I know he's on the new LR's 220, but I don't... Is he even on Goku Youth's 200? I'm actually not quite sure, to be honest. I should probably check that real quick. Let's see here. Is he even on the 200%, or is he on the 170? Yeah, no, he's on the 170. I mean, that's 55% Gohan, turn 1, on a 170 and a 220, so 390 total. Tanking for 2 mil. I mean, if I had dupes in him, right? And if I was on the full 220, which obviously would probably mean I had my own Gohan right next to him with all in the family, a very huge link. Like, he definitely would have lived that. 100%. Like, I have complete confidence he would have lived that, but unfortunately, those are not the scenarios I have for me. So it's not. I'm not a big youth believer, at least for my account. A lot of these youth characters are dodge characters, and that is sort of the appeal of, like, you know, Tech Gohan to me. He's not a dodge character. But a lot of them being dodge characters, it's just, you know, like, count me out, Chief. I've had my own fair share of dodge. Please. Okay. I keep failing dodges to the point where I feel like I've had enough. I just sort of, I don't want to see it. Okay, well, we actually dodged that. That's good. The less dodge, well, the more dodges from dodge characters, the better, but the less characters that need to dodge, the better as well, obviously. So we'll see if we can't get the win. I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of support from Pan there. And now having Gohan, well, I think I'm just dead here. Maybe if I had, because this is his first turn, right? If I had this ability, I think I would live on his first turn, but I think I'm just going to get, like, absolutely mollywopped here. I mean, we'll see, right? Because, I mean, I do have all in the family, as well as Pan's 60% support. So maybe that'll do something for us. I don't know. But, I mean, that's putting him there is my best bet, so. I mean, all things considered, 765,000 is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, I'll certainly take that. I thought he was going to take a lot more, because, I mean, he doesn't have guard. Yeah, that is type disadvantage. And of course, boy. Man, if I could just get this fucking Chi-Chi in, like last turn we would have had it. But of course we had to die, so. And now, where are my rainbow key spheres? Man, fuck. I gotta do this. I gotta, and I mean, this should be fine, I guess, as long as Chi-Chi dodges. And then I'll have to try and get Goku over to her. It's a little, okay, that's nice. Thank you, Chi-Chi. I appreciate it, Chi-Chi. Is that all 6 attempts already? Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I think what we'll do is I'll just make like some sort of, I don't know if it'll be like Universe 6 or if, I think there's a lot of, I think like all the Gokus, or at least a lot of them, on this, maybe some sort of like Pure Saiyan setup. I don't know exactly. I'll figure that out later on, but I mean, we ran out of attempts, so I'm gonna cut away here again. We will be back whenever I have more at reset. All right, we are back here for this Trunks Bond of Friendship mission, and it's only 4 members, right? So with that being said, I figured I could make some sort of team like this, and I can. Just running like double tag blues, and then obviously Vegito, Gogeta, and then the super easy A, Goten and Trunks are all on it. And then obviously we just have the sort of Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas to fill out the team. I think this should go much, much smoother than our other attempts were, but I guess we'll see. So let's jump in. We'll see how this goes. I mean, the fact that we have Tag Blue Goku here is like I just feel like it's going to be so easy. I guess we'll see, but we should do a lot of damage. I really do think so. Because this Trunks is not that tanky, you know. And Goku does quite a bit of damage. Now, this is... Maybe if our key orbs were better, that'd be nice, but we might honestly still be able to kill this turn. Well, maybe not. I don't know. How much is this going to do? Yeah, that did a whole health bar on its own. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we had the full key bar, right, and we're able to get, like, the triple super, and then, you know, my Goku, Vegito, whatever, had their full key. Yeah, I mean, we might still, honestly, it depends. Because while Gogeta doesn't have his crit, I mean, he does have his super effective, right? I think he is super effective right now, so we should still be able to do a decent bit of damage, but yeah, well, I mean, if we're getting normals over here, no way. And then, of course, it hits him. At least he has 90% damage reduction, but what is this going to do? 453. That's so wild. I know we only got 1 super, but still, 90% damage reduction takes that there. It's just wild. You know, what they've done with the sort of damage power creep of both us, you know, our characters and the enemy characters. Okay, so, I mean, he might kill. Maybe? Just barely didn't. Yeah, see, I was right to think it was close. It's just the key orbs were not in my favor whatsoever, unfortunately. But, you know, we're chilling. It's not a big deal. And then I'll just get Gogeta over there, and then if we have a turn of, you know, Gogeta doing his thing, I think we should have this in the bag. I guess we'll see. I mean, this is a very short fight, is the thing. And as long as we have the dodges going for us, as long as the super is on Tag Blue Goku, of course, we should be fine. I mean, there's only 1 attack in slot 2. I think we can play it out like this. I guess we'll see, but I think we should be fine. Because it's probably going to be on Tag Blues. I mean, even if it's not, especially now that we can actually get several supers here, I think we'll be fine. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously, we actually got past the first phase for once. Right? I mean, that's certainly much better than what was happening before. Now, whether or not this is actually going to be the winning attempt, I don't know. Quite honestly. Because sure, we're doing some damage, but we're not like doing a lot, you know? We definitely, we could stand to do quite a bit more. We don't even have a health bar down. And Trunks does lower his own stats, to be fair. Whoa, hey. Do you want to dodge? Thank you. He didn't, to be fair, eat that first super. I mean, I'll definitely take that. However, we are not, our HP is not in a good state because of that. He did live, so there is that at least. And then next turn. Damn, he's not doing nothing at the Trunks. What the hell? Really? That's crazy. Can we... Any build up at all? Like... Goddamn. Yo, Trunks, I need you to take some damage, buddy. Yeah, we've only done 1.5 health bars. And I mean, sure, there's still the Super Saiyan 4s, but they're not gonna do shit. This is their first turn. They do not do a lot when they're in just like a sort of base. I mean, they're really good defensively their first turn, right? But like offensively, they're not all that off rip. So I don't know. We might not win this one. As long as I can live next turn, I think we should live, right? Because Trunks is lowering his own stats. So if we get to this rotation, you know, well, on this rotation, turn 5. If we get to turn 5, obviously using both Vegito and Gogeta actives, I think that'd be the way to go. I guess we'll see. Now, all the attacks are right here. I see no reason to not just... In fact, let me use my active first, and then I'll put him in. Wow, that's crazy. No links at all. Well, I guess they have legendary power, but because they don't have the key right now, I guess it makes sense. Alright, here, let's do this real quick. Oh, wait. You know, I'm just realizing I turned off my animations. I'm just realizing that. I was wondering, we haven't seen any of the animations. God damn it. I mean, at this point, I might as well just keep them off. I was recording some more attempts against the 5th stage of the Supreme Magnificent Battle. I'm actually struggling to clear it with GT bosses. You know, I was just using strictly GT bosses. I'm gonna switch up my team. I think that'll give me a better chance. But I was trying to do GT bosses, not exactly working out. And, you know, because I'd already seen all their animations, I put the skip on it. I didn't even think to turn it back off, but I guess we'll keep it for this. Now, as long as he dodges the super, we're, okay, that's good. And dodge this one too, buddy. Yeah, okay, no, we should, that should be GG's. Of course, we get the skinny go things. I mean, not that it really matters. We get a little bit of extra damage in. And then they do an additional normal. Okay, well, I think we probably win, yeah. Because I mean, I guess we'll see what Vegito does, because I won't have any defensive stacks on him, but I think he should be fine. Probably. I guess we'll see. I don't know. He definitely can start to get tossed up by some of these, but I think as long as we have like the Gogeta active and everything, we'll be chilling. Alright, now let's use the Gogeta active. Oh, that's... Really? Well, that's not good. I mean, he's lowered quite a bit by now. I think we'll still be fine, honestly. Well, let's use this. Then we'll use the Gogeta active. Then I use Blue Goku. Yeah, that did a shit ton. And then, obviously, Tech Vegeta. Alright, now how much defense do I have here? I think I should be fine, but let's see. Yeah, 2.1. I feel like I should definitely be fine here. Because, I mean, we do have the, what is it, 60% damage reduction with the guard. Now, I know this guy can super pretty high, but the fact that, you know, we've been against him for 3 turns now, he should not be able to do that much. Yeah, double digits. And then, well, I suppose actually, huh. I guess, because he can't, he only counters normals. We'll still kill with him, right? Because of all these supers. And even getting hit by the super builds him up, by the way, right? But all of these attacks he's going to get in are definitely going to build him up. So we should still be able to kill here. I guess even if it's not Vegito himself, one of our characters will definitely kill. Like Gogeta or Vegeta. I mean, this Trunks is way, way too low at this point. Well, I would have... Yeah. Is there one more normal here? No, okay. If the super was the first attack, then those two, we would have had the attack build up. We might have actually killed. I mean, this attack kills right here, though, right? No, actually, it did not. Okay, we need one more. Okay, well, there we go. That was much, much easier than trying for the fucking youth setup. Man, I'm not a big, I'll tell you what, I am not a youth gamer. Not at all. But hey, we got the win, and that is what matters at the end of the day there. And we did get to try out some of the other characters in here, so I definitely, that's good at least. And I mean, that goes to show, actually, I suppose that sort of works as like showcasing like a tag blue setup. I mean, we sort of dominated that fight. It definitely took longer to kill than like with GT bosses, but it was actually probably the most consistent clear, like very easy, you know, just them dodging, like it went very, very smoothly. So I suppose that is sort of, I still get the 2 for 1. Technically even 3 for 1. You know, because showcasing youth, showcasing the tag blues, and getting the mission all in this one video. So we accomplished a lot of goals. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here, I guess. You know, we did get our mission, the 5 stones, very nice. I do have a lot of these missions to go still. I have a lot of showcase I want to do, so. GDC is pretty much over at this point, but still a lot of, not a lot of content, but there's still stuff I certainly got to do. I feel like I'm in a much better position than like post anniversary. I mean I feel like I damn near missed like half the content or something. You know, well maybe not half the content, maybe like 25-30%, and with the amount of content there was, it was really a lot of stuff. I mean, I was even up until, you know, a month and a half ago or something, still doing some of the stuff I missed. But yeah, I'll definitely be able to be on a much better pace with this stuff, so long as, I mean, we'll see how soon Tanabata stuff comes. I don't know. But yeah, we'll end this one here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.